The diplomatic spat between Brazil and Israel has continued for a third day, and Brazil's foreign minister has now accused his Israeli counterpart of lying. This comes after Brazilian President Lula da Silva compared Israel's war on Gaza to Hitler's treatment of the Jews. Israel, in response, said that Lula is not welcome in the country until he takes back his comment. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he had crossed a red line, and Foreign Minister Israel Katz called it a serious anti-Semitic attack. His Brazilian counterpart, Mauro Vieira, has now hit back, saying Tel Aviv's statements are unacceptable in their nature and lying in their content. Vieira also said that addressing a head of state from a friendly country in this way is unusual and revolting. Brazil has asserted it does not intend to retract the president's comments. Even as the row escalates, Rio de Janeiro is set to host a G20 foreign ministers meeting. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has arrived in Brasilia. He is expected to meet the Brazilian president before he heads to the G20 gathering. Even though U.S. has vetoed another UN resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza, senior U.S. lawmakers who held talks with Israeli leaders have said that they are hopeful of a humanitarian pause in the war before Ramadan. But Israel has warned that unless Hamas frees all hostages, its offensive will continue even during the Muslim holy month. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has completed a second evacuation mission from Gaza's Nasser hospital. The UN agency said efforts are still continuing to transfer the remaining patients, but the site has no electricity or running water. West Asia tensions are far from limited to Gaza. Tensions in the Red Sea continue to escalate, and the US military has said that the Houthis fired 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles at a US-owned bulk carrier. The Greek-flagged but US-owned cargo vessel has arrived in the southern Yemeni port of Aden. After the attack, shipping risks have escalated due to repeated drone and missile attacks in the Red Sea by the Iran-backed Houthis since November last year. US and British forces have responded with several strikes but have so far failed to halt the attacks by the Houthis.